Hello, I'm Guy Messick with the law firm of Messick & Lauer and General Counsel to NACUSO, the National Association of Credit Union Service Organizations. This is a presentation on how credit unions are searching for and finding more net income. Credit unions are earnestly searching for more net income. We all know the reasons: the lackluster economy, corporate assessments, zero net interest spread, etc., etc. Credit unions cannot issue equity. To stay in business, credit unions have to have a sustainable amount of net income. Otherwise, a credit union is out of business once its capital reserves run out. So if the number one question in your credit union is not, how can we earn more net income? The question for you is, why not? Your credit union's very existence depends on it. You start to search for net income by asking the right questions. In my view, there are 5 central questions. The first question is, how do we generate more good lending opportunities? Well, you can communicate better with your members so that they know the types of loans that you offer, in order that the credit union is top of mind when they have a lending need. Maybe there are types of loans that are in demand by your members that you are not providing. For example, if you're not providing business loans, mortgage loans, or student loans, and your members want them, is there a service and income opportunity for the credit union? Are there niche lending opportunities? I know credit unions that are working with doctors and dentists who steer their patients to credit unions for financing of elective surgery and dental procedures not covered by insurance. I know credit unions that are working with home energy improvement services and contractors to provide those loans to new members. If the credit union decides to engage in a new type of lending, of course it's critical that the credit union obtain the resources and expertise, either internally or through a third party or CUSO, to prudently and efficiently underwrite and service the new lending ventures, so that the offering is a net profit and not a net loss. The second question is, how do we generate additional non-interest revenue sources? There are some opportunities to generate fees for traditional credit union services, but there's a limit on what is acceptable in the marketplace. Credit unions that have relied upon fees such as overdraft fees and interchange fees have proven vulnerable to regulatory changes. However, fees that are generated by non-traditional financial services to members, such as investments, insurance, and trust services, are usually highly acceptable to members. As the book of business for these non-traditional financial services grows, so do the fees. Research shows that members who use the non-traditional financial products also use more credit union services. Unlike loans which require a lot of capital at risk to generate income, very little capital is needed to generate income working with a qualified third-party financial service provider. I represent credit unions that would not be profitable without this type of non-interest income. In many credit unions, non-interest income has annually contributed millions of dollars to the credit union's bottom line. CUSOs can also generate fees by providing operational services to other credit unions. The third question is, how do we reduce our operational costs? Well, you can cut your staff to the bone and sacrifice service, or you can collaborate with other credit unions through a CUSO and provide a high level of operational services while still reducing the cost to each credit union. You choose. This is not just theory. CUSOs prove this every day. The fourth question is, how do we reduce our vendor costs? Well, it's not rocket science. A vendor's not going to give the same deal to a single credit union with 10,000 members that will give to a CUSO representing multiple credit unions with 200,000 members. I represent credit unions that are saving millions of dollars a year through the bargaining power of CUSOs. The fifth and final question is, how do we continue to offer good products and services to remain competitive? It's great to save money, but not at the cost of reducing the quality of services to the members. Collaboration does not require you to make that trade-off. The most successful operational services CUSOs not only save the credit union's owners money, they also increase the service levels. These CUSOs set high service level expectations. These levels are measured, and if adjustments are necessary, they're made. The CUSOs can do this because there's no needless redundancy in staff and infrastructure. These savings enable them to hire the best and build the best. Credit union boards and senior staff may have different answers to the 5 questions, but if the boards and staff do not ask these critical questions and seek solutions, the future viability of the credit union is at risk. I hope you found this video helpful. I invite you to view our other presentations. Thank you.